Heads up to the people listening at home. Uh, this podcast audio is bad. Two in a row. I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I will do better, and hopefully we will be more consistent with audio in the future. This is bad, and I just noticed. Didn't apologize in this episode, but last episode with Mackenzie was bad also, and again, nothing I can do after we record it, but sorry. Enjoy the episode.
Welcome back to Staying in Tune. I'm Brandon. Sitting across from me, we got Eli.
Yeah, I'm barely alive though.
Well, that's not good to hear.
Nah, man, I'm tired.
Yeah, I kind of see it actually. You're kind of looking a little tired today.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. I'm here for vibes only. Vibes only.
Yeah, so what are we doing today?
We're going to start off with potentially my new favorite segment. We're just going to jump right into it. We're going to go into some blind ranking.
This is probably my favorite segment at the moment as well.
Yeah, this is definitely my new favorite segment for the time being. Do you want me to... I'm going to re-explain it quick, just because we've only done it one time.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to give Brandon a list of 5 things, one at a time. He has to rank them 1 through 5 without knowing the next item. So, for example, I could be types of thicknesses of paper. And I can be like 1-ply toilet paper. And he would have to rank it 1 through 5 without knowing what the next thing is. So he could say that's a 4. He hates 1-ply, but there's worse papers that exist. And then I could say that cardboard hand paper towel that you get in public restrooms. And he put that at 5, etc., etc. He doesn't know what's coming next. I won't know what's coming next when he does it for me. It's going to be fascinating. Last time we did this, he ranked bleach higher than cucumber Gatorade, which a ton of people on TikTok agreed with, which is outrageous. Most of TikTok actually totally agreed with that ranking.
The point is, you can't change what you rank it after you hear the next thing, basically.
Correct. You have to stick with what you got.
Yep. And by the way, you picked a very interesting example for the explanation.
Dude, I did a better job thinking of that explanation on the spot than I think I did creating my list.
Okay.
Like, I wish I chose that.
Right?
That was a great explanation.
I don't know.
All right, do you want to rank first, or do you want to give out the list first?
I'll give out the list first. I think we did the opposite last time.
All right, sounds good. I am ranking things. Okay.
So, I want you to rank these sauces 1
Ooh.
through 5 without knowing what the next one is.
Ooh, sauces.
First one up,
Saucy.
you got ranch.
Ranch is a solid. I like ranch a lot, though. Ooh, ranch can go on anything. I'm going to rank ranch at a number 2. Ranch is great, dude. I put it on anything. Like, literally, I'll put it on anything.
Yep.
Anything that can have a sauce, I feel like ranch could go on it.
For sure. All right. Next up, ketchup.
Ketchup, I don't like ketchup. I really don't like ketchup. But I don't know if you're going to do what I did to you and throw something wild in
I
there.
really need to get you back for that.
So I'm going to put it at 4 because I'm scared.
All right. That's good. I feel like
I really don't like ketchup, though. Like,
there's
it's
a lot of people out there who have solid feelings against ketchup.
Yeah, I don't like. There is, though. There's companies and places that make really good ketchup. And I think the reason I don't like it is because it always ends up, like, so salty
Yeah.
and overpowering. But a more tomato-y ketchup is actually really good. But when I think of ketchup, I always think of just, like, crappy ketchup. I don't think of that rare good stuff that, like, will show up sometimes.
Right.
Like, I could go to a grocery store and probably find some good ketchup. That's probably a good priority for me.
Yeah. No, I totally understand what you're saying there, actually.
Yeah.
All right, next up, going another staple here, we got barbecue sauce.
This is what I was hoping you were going to put in there. So I'm worried you're going to say a different one also. That would be my number 1. I'm worried that you're saying both barbecue. You're saying all 3 barbecue, ranch, and my other one that's number 1. And ranch and barbecue are interchangeable. I'm really hoping you're going to end up saying my number 1. Like genuinely my number 1. So I'm going to put barbecue at 3. And I think I use barbecue a little bit less than ranch now. If you asked me 2 years ago, it's barbecue all day. I literally put barbecue on everything.
Right. I think ranch is a little bit more versatile, though.
I think they're equally as versatile.
Okay.
but I think I've consumed so much barbecue in the last 8 years because I literally just replaced ketchup with just straight barbecue.
That's totally valid.
Literally everything that needed ketchup, barbecue.
Yeah.
And I had so much of it that now I just prefer ranch, and I think they flip-flopped for me. So honestly, that's not too bad.
Okay.
I'll put it after ranch at number 3.
Up next, honey mustard.
Ooh, I hate honey mustard. I hate honey mustard. I'll put that at 5.
All right.
I'll put that at 5. I hate honey mustard. You sound really happy now. I'm worried about this last one. You had a little inflection just then at the all right.
Okay. I didn't give you any curveballs like you did to me. So your fifth one, which is gonna end up being your number 1,
Yeah.
is hot sauce.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with
I
that.
don't think that's too bad.
No, I'm happy with that. Hot sauce number 1, ranch number 2, barbecue number 3. Number 4 was ketchup. Number 5 is honey mustard.
Yeah, I mean, that's a solid list right there, considering you didn't know what was coming after. I mean,
Yeah, I'm happy with that
was
list.
good.
I don't think I would change much if I reworked it, like if I knew what it was in advance.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might flip ranch and hot sauce, and that's it.
Solid.
I really think that's it. I like that. I'm really happy. I'm really happy right now. You ready?
No, I'm always ready, dude.
Sounds good. I am going to give you the category of card games and board games.
Ooh, okay.
You're going to have 5 things as always. You're going to rank them one at a time. Your first game is going to be a board game, and it's Sorry.
Ooh. Man. I played this game a lot as a little kid.
Is Sorry...
I haven't played it like at all.
I
in
get-
my later years though, like now.
I get Sorry and Trouble flip-flopped.
They're very similar games. I feel like
I don't know which one's
they
which.
really are. Sorry, Trouble's got the little dice bubble in the
Oh,
middle,
that's the only
and then
difference for me in
Sorry
my head.
doesn't. But
Okay.
I feel like they have very similar objectives and play styles. Otherwise,
Right? That's like just yeah.
I'm putting Sorry at number 4.
Sorry's at number 4. Okay. Sounds good. Your second game. Uno.
Ooh, oh, I love me some Uno. That game can get really, really heated really quick too. Yeah, I played safe though. I'm going number 2.
Number 2 for Uno.
Uno should be number 1. You know, just the name makes sense, but
Oh,
number 2 here.
I see. I see. With Uno, right? There's so many variants.
Oh yeah.
Like you can just go variants for days, dude. Just Google like Uno variants and you just hundreds. Do you play when you play, right? We have a crazy version, like an absolute chaotic version. That's hard to wrap your head around until you play it for like half an hour. That we always play. But when you play, this is a big question in my head. When you can't play, do you draw 1 or do you draw until you can play?
See, here's the thing. I've played both ways, but I think generally speaking, just draw 1.
Draw 1, right?
Yeah.
I don't like when you can draw until you can play.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can just end up drawing.
Oh wait, no. I do play like that.
You do
No,
play like that?
Yep. I do play like that.
I hate playing like that, man. The games feel like they go on for centuries.
It will take a lot longer time.
I can't play a card game that long
Which
like
one's the
that.
official rules?
Draw 1.
Okay.
There was a big commotion about it a couple years ago online. Like, it was a big thing because the Uno creators came out. It was like, yeah, the official rule is you draw 1 when you can't play.
Okay.
But the rules that we play usually are wild. I'm going to veer off a little bit. Is draw 1, obviously.
Yep.
You can stack
Yep.
+2s on +4s and +4s on +2s.
Okay.
The zeros, everybody rotates one hand in the direction we're going. So they
Okay.
swap hands.
Oh, I like that.
If you play a 7, you have the choice to swap hands with somebody.
Okay.
Anybody. They can't refuse it. They're stacking.
Yeah.
And usually with stacking, it's the same number, same color, right?
Mm-hmm.
Has to match exactly. Our stacking is it just needs to be the same number.
Ooh. Okay.
So, like,
You're making that game go quick.
dude, it flies. Like, you need to be on your toes. It is
Yeah.
like, you need to be hyper aware of what's in your hand and everything. It gets really scuffed, though, when everybody starts stacking reverses.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have to go back through the reverses and go like, all right, we're going this way, that way, this way, that way, through like 8 reverses, dude.
Right.
It's the best way. I love it so much. But it's chaotic.
You just made me think of my recommendation for later.
Oh, you're welcome.
So I'm going to have to remember that.
You're welcome. Anyway, back to the blind rank. Your next game, you know that, like, they have a version of it for your phone, but there's also, like, it's more well-known, the game on your phone. But you know the game where, like, you have like, a thing on your head?
Heads Up.
Heads Up.
Yep.
Yeah, Heads Up.
Yep.
Where do you rank that?
See, this game, I think it's a really interesting game to play.
Mm-hmm.
And I really like the idea behind it. Me, personally, I don't get a whole lot of enjoyment out of it.
Either do I. I hate it. I really don't like that game.
I don't know what you're going to give me after. We're calling it Heads Up, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to put it at 5.
Putting Heads Up at 5.
Yep.
Okay. I'm feeling your list. Where do you put Ouija board?
All right, number 3.
Number 3, Ouija board. So far, your number 2 is Uno. Your number 3 is Ouija board.
I've never played the Ouija board before.
I have. My dad made me play it.
Yeah, how was that experience for you?
Hysterical.
Yeah.
It was so funny. Everybody was laughing. Dude, it's the best. If you ever wanna, just for fun, we have one sitting at home.
Okay.
Because my dad insisted on playing it. Or quote unquote playing it.
Honestly, on my list, because of my experience, I'm happy putting that at 3 because I don't have experience with it, so it's just kind of middle of the road for me.
Yeah, fair. Where do you put tarot cards?
Well, you're forcing them to be my number 1. Man, next time we play this, I'm giving you some curveballs. I would have. I would have put that at number 4. I would have moved Sorry up to 2 and put Uno at 1.
The heads up flipping game is still last.
Yeah.
I respect that so much, that I actually probably agree with it. I would totally agree with that list. Because I hate that heads up game.
Yeah, it's just...
It's torture. I feel so awkward if I'm the person that's...
No, I totally agree.
It's awkward for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's just awkward for everybody. If somebody's like, hey, do you want to play this? It's like, God, no. I'll play almost any other game besides heads up.
It's just...
It's torture. It's torture.
So I'm stuck with tarot cards at number 1,
Mm-hmm.
Uno at 2,
Mm-hmm.
Ouija board at 3, Sorry at 4, and Heads Up at 5.
Yeah. It's an interesting list you just made.
Yeah, it is.
You're a strange person putting tarot cards at 1. Above
Yours is
Uno.
solid, though.
Honestly, dude. So, like, I have common sense when I'm making my list, dude. You're over here ranking things like crazy. I don't know what you're doing.
No, it's all good. You wanted to talk to me about hugging today.
Oh, yeah. So I got this... So, conundrum, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the person that this surrounds might actually listen to this. Because I know they listened to a recent episode, okay?
Perfect. I love that.
So they might actually listen to this, and then they might actually talk to me about this. I don't think they'll be upset though that I'm talking about this. I won't name this person.
Shout out to whoever you are.
Shout out to... You'll know who I'm talking about very quickly, but
Okay.
the people listening won't. So there's somebody at work recently that it was their last day,
Mm-hmm.
okay? And working with kids in an after-school environment, you get... If you're in the right place and you have good relationships with everybody there, kids, staff, and everything, it's a big deal when you leave.
Yeah.
It's a big deal because especially kids will become emotionally attached. You'll have a bond with them that ultimately, unfortunately, you're breaking when you're leaving, right?
Absolutely.
You can obviously still come back and visit, whatever. But this person, it was their last day recently, and they were like, they just wanted to hug everybody.
Yeah.
And they just walked around. They were like, every staff gave them a hug, right?
Yeah.
And then this person walked up to me. I'm sitting, and they're like, come on, guy. I was like, not happening. I was just like, it's not happening.
All right.
And I don't have a problem with this person, and this person knows that.
Yeah.
But they just kept talking about it. They were like, why didn't you give me a hug? I was like, because it's not how I roll.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't like doing it. Kids will come up and run up to me and give me hugs and stuff, and I don't have to let it happen, but I feel bad when I'm like, no. When it's an adult, dude, it's like, leave me alone. I just don't like hugging people. It's weird.
I get that.
And I don't understand why there's so many people that like hugging people.
I'm in the same position as you.
It's just weird, dude.
I get offered hugs a lot also, by both, because I see kids all the time too, as you know.
Right.
And obviously with the kids, same thing for me. It's like, yeah, that's cool. I
Right.
feel a little awkward when I'm doing it,
Right.
but it's like I don't want to like ruin this kid's day or whatever. So
Right.
yeah, bring it on in.
Yeah, exactly.
And I also get offered hugs from adults, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna be very awkward for me. I usually let it happen
Okay.
because I just don't like that confrontation.
Yeah.
But it's just so awkward for me. I really would prefer just like a crisp handshake, you know?
Yeah.
Or just a wave.
Handshake, wave. I'll talk to you as long as you want.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm totally cool talking to you about leaving and all this other stuff, right? But it's just like, there's something, I feel like, from my perspective, right? I am so comfortable understanding appreciation
Yeah.
without that hug, that with the hug, I'm like, why? Like, why? I don't want this. I don't need this. And, like, I kind of understand, but I don't actually fully understand.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't like it. I don't feel comfortable doing it. I don't understand why so many people feel comfortable doing it.
Yeah.
For things that it's like, honest, so this person, I don't want to speak for them, right? But I'm going to a little bit. The relationship that you have with coworkers is not seamless between all coworkers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when I like watch it happen, right? It's like, I don't feel like that's worth a hug with that individual.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like, is everybody getting a hug because it's fair? Is that what's happening right now?
Yeah.
Because I don't think that's how it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at all. And I think it's totally avoidable, and it doesn't need to be that way.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree with that as well. Because I know that situation that you're talking about. They just go around in a situation where it's like goodbye. And it's like, okay, I hug you, I hug you, I hug you.
Yeah, it's like, see you later. But
I don't know you, but I'll hug you too.
I can talk to this person anytime I want.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can literally just hit them up and be like, hey, whatever. Like, I'm not leaving. Super contactable still.
Right. I know there's some people out there who are like, if you ask them, they consider themselves to be huggers. Like that's how they identify themselves as a person.
I want to
hugger.
Yeah. I want to talk to a hugger.
Yeah. Neither of us are a hugger.
No, this is what I mean. I want to consult a hugger.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to really
I'm talking about, like this kind of person, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because they'll hug anything.
Yeah.
And it's not like just certain people, okay? And it's not like, oh, I don't want to hug these people because it's these people. I don't like hugging anybody.
Yeah.
That's like, I don't mind hugging kids because I can kind of see where they're coming from.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't know their household situations and everything. But like, I don't like hugging my mom, dude.
Yeah.
I don't like hugging anybody. She'll be like I'll do something like some accomplishment, right? And she'll feel proud. And I see that she feels proud. And she'll want to hug me. And it's like, I just don't feel comfortable doing it. But in a situation like that, I can kind of see where she's coming from, I guess. Like, I feel awful saying it's like an I guess hug. But it's like an I guess hug. Like, I just talked to you about a whole situation. I don't need to hug. I don't necessarily care too much who you are.
Right.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. The only difference we have there, like, I hug my girlfriend a lot.
Right.
Outside of that, I don't hug anybody.
Right. And I understand that.
Otherwise it's the same for me. Like, my parents even.
Yeah.
Just like you said, like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I feel Scroogey. Yeah, we need to get we need a hugger on here. And I also need Mackenzie back so we can actually civilly dive into this food picture conversation. This is what I need right now, very badly. We need a hugger. This is to-do list. You get a hugger as a guest.
Well, I think Mackenzie would consider herself to be a hugger, so you might.
She would consider herself to be a hugger?
You might get a 2-for-1 there.
All right, we might need Mackenzie back once she's on spring. Once the semester's over, then.
Yeah.
Because I need to have a civil conversation where I'm not worked up. Because listening back to last episode, I was quite worked up.
Yeah, you were.
About the food picture conversation and also hugging.
Yeah.
I need to dive into this more. I really do need to dive into this more. I'm glad you're on my wavelength, though.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad you're on my wavelength, though. I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
All right, I want to bring back, potentially, my second favorite, what's it called? Segment.
Yeah.
Of the podcast as of late. And that's ABC Talk.
Yeah.
We haven't done this in a few episodes, actually.
Last time was when Lane was on, and
we succeeded.
Did it.
Yeah, we succeeded.
1 out of the 5 times.
Dude, there was genuinely an attempt that we didn't get to A.
Yep.
I don't know how we did that. That's like a record. Nobody's ever done that before in the history of that.
We didn't get started, and we finished it completely at the same time.
Yeah, it was great.
So.
It was a great failure. It was the best failure.
So I guess today I'm expecting, somewhat in the middle. We'll get around the Elemento. Somewhere around there.
Elemento?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to remind everybody how it works, or
Sure, I'll remind people quick since I did a great job with the first segment. See how well I can do this on the fly with this one. ABC Talk. Example. I'm going to start with saying a sentence. It has to start with the letter A. Okay, so an example could be apricots eat celery for breakfast. Okay, it can be anything as long as the sentence starts with the letter A. Then passes over to Brandon. Brandon has to start his sentence with the letter B. It has to be somehow relating to the sentence prior. So he would be like, because celery isn't very calorific. Caloric, not calorific.
I was like, what are you trying to
These
say?
calories are terrific. It's calorific. These calories are calorific.
I got you.
And then we just keep going down. You have about 3 to 5 seconds to say your sentence. It's pretty rapid fire. If you don't start with the next letter of the alphabet or you take too long, you lose.
Go off track. Too.
Yeah, or if you veer off track and you don't stay relating to the topic, you lose. And I think we're going to do best of 3.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I am looking up the alphabet on my laptop so I don't get lost because God knows I did not do well in kindergarten.
I'm telling you, anybody who's watching or listening to this, I should say, and is thinking about trying this ABC challenge thing, pull up the alphabet to look at, reference it while you're doing it, because you will forget. You don't know the alphabet as well as you think you do.
No, man. You really don't. You really don't. All right. You ready for this? Who's starting, you or me?
I'll start.
Ooh, okay, thank God. A is always the hardest for me for some reason. Or it's like the most like intimidating.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Amy was at the school last week.
Buying gum from kids.
Can't kids get their own gum?
Don't you know that it's more satisfying buying gum from kids than buying their own?
Everyone knows that.
Funyun flavored gum is my favorite.
Gosh, I wish I could get some funny and flavored gum, whatever you said.
I
I can't believe you said that.
Just don't buy the Flamin' Hot Funyun gum.
Kmart's coming back with their best brand of gum, by the way.
Lots of it.
Monthly editions of gum are selling out.
Next, they're going to come out with cookie dough flavored gum.
Opening weekend for cookie dough flavored gum is next week.
Pea flavored gum is good too.
Quit talking about pea flavored gum.
Right.
Stop.
Totally will not stop.
Underneath the big red gum on the shelf is where the cookie dough flavored gum is going to sit.
Very low on the shelf.
Was that their intention always?
Xylophones are next door to the gum.
You didn't know that already?
No. Who made Z?
No.
Who made Z? I don't even know more than 5 words that start with
Dude,
Z.
we did good though.
We did
That
amazing.
was awesome, especially we haven't done this in a couple weeks, a little out of practice.
That was amazing. We made it to Y. I failed. Dude, what words start with Z? Zipper, zebra, zoo? That's it. There's no other words. There's no other words that exist.
Zaxby's has a new flavor of gum.
What's Zaxby's?
It's a restaurant, dude. It's a chicken
What?
restaurant.
I like chicken.
Right? Chicken? I think so. I've never been there. I just know it's a place. Yeah, it's chicken.
Fair.
It's fast food chicken restaurant.
Okay.
Anyways,
So that's 1 loss for me. Best of 3 if you win this next one. You got it.
solid, dude. I'm ready.
All right, I'm starting. Angels don't have wings.
But butterflies do. Come on, dude.
I can't start. My brain just shut down, dude. I got to see, and it just shut down.
Dude, like,
What just happened?
C. Okay, you could have been like,
There's so many options for C.
caterpillars wish they were butterflies.
Oh my god, that would have been great.
Yeah.
Dude, my brain just totally shut off. I forgot to think. Like, I saw C, I looked over here to start thinking, and I just never started. Oh, that was a big letdown after getting to Y. God. Oh, well, man.
I'll take the dub, but we can still do the third round.
You want to do one more round?
Yeah.
All right, I'm not going to shut down. All right, you're starting.
All right. Are we going to make it to Z this time?
Boy! Yeah.
Can you actually, like, make it to Z, though?
Duh.
Everyone should be able to do this.
For shizzle.
Grab your popcorn and get ready for a show, because we're making it to Z this time. I can't continue if you make that noise again.
Ja, 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 ja.
Kill me now.
How'd you win?
Dude, you're on L. What? Say laughing is inevitable at this point.
La 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 la.
Man, we'll count that.
Nah.
On my way to get the Z again.
Pop goes the weasel.
Quit barely being on topic.
Rah, I'm always on topic.
Stop, dude.
Top?
Underwear doesn't go on top.
Very low down.
Wednesday is the only day that I wear it very, very low down.
Xavier likes to talk to you on Wednesdays.
Yesterday he did, actually, for once.
And he zipped up those things really low down. Wait, no, I started with an A!
Oh, boy.
I can't play this game anymore.
But it's like your favorite segment.
I know, dude. I'm not cognitively alert for this.
By the way, like 3 of those letters, I said the exact same thing I said in the first round.
How dare you? I intentionally said he instead of ha ha ha.
I didn't even notice you said.
Yeah, I intentionally did that. Dude, I thought of Z, and that's why I started, and that was, and he zipped, instead of starting with the stupid Z of zipped. I'm an idiot.
Nah, it's cool.
You need to be awake and alert for this that segment, is what I've learned today.
Yeah.
Not capable at 8 o'clock at night. It's past my bedtime.
We have a really important question that we need to discuss here.
What is it?
Would you rather walk barefoot in a public restroom or get poisoned?
Life's deepest questions. This is one of them.
Oh, yeah.
I've been trying to solve this my whole life. I think, so there's problems, okay? If I walk barefoot in a public restroom, I'm going to get poisoned. And probably a million other diseases. If I get poisoned, I'm poisoned. Without the million other diseases. However, I'm not guaranteed to get poisoned in a million other diseases if I walk to the public restroom. So I have no idea.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I am
You
bamboozled.
guaranteed on one of them, or you're taking a chance on the other.
How badly poisoned am I getting?
That's a good question.
Like, is it like a food poisoning where I'm just kind of down and out for a day?
I'm gonna say it's pretty severe, but it's like survivable. Like you're not gonna die from it.
Am I getting rushed to the hospital?
I'm gonna say yes.
Ooh.
But not an extended stay though. Like you're gonna be there like a couple days.
Couple days?
Yeah. Couple days, and then they boot you out. And you're covering a week or so.
What happens if I step on a nail in a public restroom barefoot?
Why are you stepping on a nail
And
in
then-
a public restroom?
And then I step in a puddle of pee. Do I like die instantly? What happens?
Well, I've heard that pee is supposed to be a disinfectant, so
Is it?
maybe you just solved this whole thing right there.
I might need to get poisoned then if that's the case. What if I step on a nail and I step in a pile of poop? In a pile of doo-doo.
Can you not aim your steps? Just don't step on the doo-doo.
Well, it depends on what time of day it is. Yeah, I guess I'll get poisoned. No! I guess I'll walk barefoot in a public restroom. But I don't know, man. Also, there's nails in public restrooms. What are you talking about? What if I slip and fall
Ooh.
in a public restroom? And I still have to walk around in public. Where is this public restroom? Is it like Walmart?
It's like in the public, dude.
Yeah, but like there's levels to public restrooms.
Okay, so when I pictured this in my mind, I was picturing like a retail store restroom, like Walmart.
Okay.
But now I'm realizing this could be like a restroom at like a park.
Which
and
are
those gonna be way worse.
those are janky.
Like at least there's a janitor like making his rounds at the store. There ain't nobody going to clean those
Yeah.
at the park.
Also, did I just like slip my shoes off before I walked in the restroom, or do I not have shoes until I like get back to my car?
Got a lot of follow-up questions here.
These are important.
You don't have your shoes.
I just don't have them.
Yeah, you're
So I need to go
barefoot for the day.
home. Like I busted my shoes and they're not wearable.
Yep.
And now I need to go back home.
Like you were on your way to get new shoes, but you had to go to the bathroom first.
I guess, yeah. I'm in Walmart getting some and ones, but I needed to take a whiz.
Brand.
Yeah, I need to get some and ones from Wally World, but I need to take a whiz.
Yep.
And it was like imminent. It was like don't take the whiz and whiz my pants, or walk barefoot in the bathroom and then whiz like a normal human. Dang, man.
Dude, I know how I would answer this question.
How would you answer it?
I'm 100% going barefoot in the public restroom.
Why?
First of all, like I stated earlier, if I choose to get poisoned, I'm just boom, automatically poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
If I take walking barefoot in the public restroom, now my chances of getting poisoned go way down. Maybe not way down, but they go down.
Yeah, they go down.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna parkour myself over to the nearest paper dispenser, whether that is toilet paper.
You're gonna parkour in the public
Wait,
restroom?
You just wait.
Okay.
Whether it's toilet paper or paper towel, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna parkour myself over there.
Yeah.
However, I might have to Spider-Man myself on the wall. Like if there's a hallway, I got 1 foot on one side, 1 foot on the other side.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, I'm not touching the floor. All right.
This is awesome.
I'm gonna get all this paper, stick it to the bottom of my feet, and I'm good to go.
This is awesome.
This has been my plan all along. I
What if-
told you earlier, this is an easy answer for me.
Wow, that's incredible. What if you slip?
Well, my chances are lower than picking the poison option.
I don't know. You just said you're parkouring in a public restroom. What if somebody tinkled on the walls, dude? Slipping chances pretty high then.
I feel like my chances from the floor compared to the wall, like I feel like the wall is going to be a lot less of a chance than the floor in general. Like obviously there's still that chance at the wall level as well.
That's sketch, dude.
It's like it's the lowest.
It's like a top tier nightmare for me, like slipping in a puddle of pee in the bathroom. That's up there, man. For somebody who's intentionally tried to fall in the toilet, that is a top tier nightmare for me. That's
By
rough.
the way, we need our weekly little science input here. I looked it up. According to Science News,
Okay.
the first thing that came up on Google, it says, don't urinate on a wound to clean it. As this is an urban legend, and new research has debunked that myth.
So, this is a problem then. If I step on a nail, then step in
Yep.
whiz.
It very clearly states here not to do that.
Because I have tetanus and like 20,000 diseases.
You just got everything going on.
That's what I mean, dude. That's like worse than getting poisoned at that point.
Yep.
I think I'm going to get poisoned.
All right.
But I'm not going to parkour. I'm just going to take your advice and watch where I'm walking.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty good idea, don't you think?
Yep. And if it's not walkable, guess I'm glad I'm not trashing my shoes in it. I don't know. But yeah, I guess they'll get poisoned.
Yeah. I mean, if you do go barefoot, you might be risking yourself to multiple different things.
Yeah.
Whereas the poison, I'm assuming, is just
Right?
one specific
Like,
thing.
it's, what's the movie where she gets the poisoned apple? Can it be like that? Can I get poisoned like that? It's like the Disney movie.
Yeah, Snow White.
Snow White? Yeah. Can I get, like, poison apple poisoning? Like, old grandma comes up to my house, and I'm
Sure.
like, yeah, I want an apple, dog.
Sure, we'll go with that.
All right, cool. I'm cool with that then.
You're knocked out till a prince comes to kiss you.
Perfect.
You know what? The prince has got to hug you.
I'm going to walk barefoot in the bathrooms. I take it all back.
This is perfect.
I am walking barefoot in the bathroom.
All right, it's settled. We're both walking barefoot in the bathroom over getting poisoned.
Wait. What did I say?
You just said you're going to walk barefoot in the bathroom.
What does that mean for me? Yeah. I'm walking barefoot in the bathroom to avoid getting hugged by the prince to wake me up from my poisons. Yes. I'm walking barefoot in the bathroom. When I answered it the first time, I had the options flip-flopped in my head.
Okay.
So I never actually changed from what I wanted. When I said I wanted to be poisoned, I actually meant I wanted to walk barefoot in the bathroom.
Okay.
But my final answer is I'm walking barefoot in the bathroom.
Perfect. I love it. All right, so getting into some feedback. Mark has a comment for us from a couple episodes ago, and we talked about surviving a zombie apocalypse.
Okay.
And he says that he was in a car driving, and
Meow.
a song came on that reminded him of our little zombie apocalypse talk. And he wanted to share this song with everybody. It's called "If There Was a Zombie Apocalypse, I'd Let My Dog Eat Me."
The song, no, Mark. No, I don't even, I'm upset because we listened to this before we started recording, Mark.
Yep.
Together. And I am concerned for what's playing on your car's radio, to be honest.
I had the same exact thought. We didn't even really talk about this before right now. I had the same thought.
That should not be on the... I don't know what radio station you're listening to. Maybe what you're streaming from your phone. But something's wrong. And you need to find something else to listen to, Mark. Because if anybody... I don't think anybody will. But if anybody takes the time to search up that song and listen to it, just like be prepared. Because you're not okay.
Yeah.
You're not okay. And Mark, you should seek help. Not from us, though.
Yeah, not from us.
Because I can't hug people. Dude, I'm PO'd, though.
Yeah,
I'm PO'd. You know dang well why. I didn't get a single vote for ice cream last episode.
You know, your track record on drafts here, I'm not surprised.
I was so... Dude, okay. First of all, Mackenzie shouldn't have won.
Yeah.
Her list was the worst.
You know what it is. She got all of her friends to come and listen to this episode.
No.
She said, hey,
no.
Y'all come vote for me.
No, because we usually have that many people that vote.
Yeah.
We had the same number of people that vote. Actually, we had one less person vote this time than we usually have vote. So the same number of people voted.
Yeah.
I think these people don't understand what they're listening to. I think the people that voted are confused. Because my name's not Mackenzie. And I should have won. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was outrageous. She should not have won.
I think that was your best draft so far, though. And
Dude,
that was not represented with the votes.
that was a belter of a draft for me. Like, I did a great job in that. There's no reason I should have got 0%. Congratulations, I guess, to Mackenzie for winning that draft. That's outrageous, dude. That's outrageous. I am not happy about that one bit, dude. I'm so frustrated. He has no idea. We're in a... I don't know.
People who are voting got to get their stuff together.
Yeah. Also, Mark, hold up. On top of me accusing Mark now, dude said I lost right away for adding mango ice cream to my draft last episode. What do you mean?
Yeah,
What do you mean?
I also disagree with that because I love mango ice cream.
Mango ice cream's legit. And I actually, now I'm thinking about it again, I might go to the store tonight and buy a freaking quart of mango ice cream.
Yep.
Because that stuff's legit. Like, it's legit. There's not much more refreshing ice cream than mango ice cream.
I gotta say, it's not officially mango ice cream, but Mackenzie's mom made this dessert out of mango, and it's frozen, and it has cream with it, so it's basically mango ice cream. I just ate it last night. Like,
It's legit.
it's fresh in my mind. This stuff is so good.
It's unbeatable, dude. Also, I'm going to try this. Putting Poppets under the toilet seat apparently is fun.
That's solid.
That sounds legit.
This reminds me of a prank that I was victim to my freshman year of high school.
Okay.
So I used to wear these white pants all the time. I don't know if you remember this phase in my life.
I do remember this because I thought it was insane.
So I wore these white pants, right? So somebody did same idea as the Poppets under the toilet seat, except for it was ketchup packets. And I sat on the freaking toilet seat and I got this freaking ketchup all over my white pants.
Were they targeting you, or is
I
it
don't think
just
they were targeting me. I was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, but I knew who did it.
okay?
And I went and talked to them, and they felt like crap afterwards.
They felt like crap afterward.
Mhm.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I don't think that they were trying to get me specifically. They're just trying to get whoever. Like, I don't think they were targeting anybody. It was just
That's amazing.
whoever goes in there is gonna get it.
So glad that happened to you, but I'd be so frustrated if that happened to me.
Dude, I don't get mad easily. I was so furious when that happened.
Yeah, you don't. That's crazy. That's
was
awesome.
insane.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but you need stuff like that to happen your freshman year of high school, though.
You do. You really do. Else, is it really a freshman year of high school?
No.
Exactly. You recommending something, dude?
Yeah, I got a recommendation for us this week.
What is it?
And this ties back into our little card game discussion earlier.
Ooh. Oh yeah, that's right.
So I happen to love card games and board games, actually.
Yeah.
And I discovered this new game. Well, it's not a new game. New to me game. Called Flux. Have you ever heard of it?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I absolutely love this game. I've only played it a few times though, actually, since I bought it. I want to play it a lot more.
Yeah.
But basically, the idea behind this game, like, all of the cards like change the rules of the game as you play.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you start out, there's like just one rule, like you just got to play a card, and then as you play, the different cards have things that change the rules. So it might say, well, next turn you got to play 2 cards now, and like next turn your hand can only have this many cards in it, and then like it gets more and more complex, and then there's like you start adding goals to how to actually win the game as you play, and then you can change the goal, and the game's just like constantly changing. I don't know, it's so much fun.
It is a great game. I've played it a lot, actually. You know that there's multiple versions of it?
Yes.
Like, they have crazy versions. They have, like, zombie Flux, regular Flux.
Yeah. I just played the original game, but I have seen this.
I can vouch that zombie Flux is great.
Okay.
And then there's also a, like, sign with, like, a fairy on the front of it. I don't remember what it's called, but it's also really good. But they have tons of versions of it.
Yeah,
tons of fun versions.
Like expansion packs and stuff too.
Yeah, I haven't touched any of the expansion packs, but I've played different versions of it.
Yeah,
it's a great game. Yeah, 100%, dude. That's an amazing game.
Yeah, so that's my recommendation. Short and sweet, but card game called Flux. It's got 2 X's, FLUXX. Check it out.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
All right, that's the whole episode, guys. This was long. This was quite a long episode.
I think that's just kind of the normal thing now.
Yeah, honestly, I need to stop saying it's quite a long episode because, like, honestly,
every episode we say that now.
Every episode for a while now, it's been a very long episode. So it's an episode.
Yeah, it's just another episode.
It's an episode. I don't think we care too much about the time. It could be 25 minutes. It could be an hour at this point. Who knows? This one is going to be around 48 minutes. It is solid. It's a solid length episode. I'm going to put a poll in Spotify. As always, I like putting polls in Spotify. Whose blind ranking list do you relate to the most? Did you like Brandon's blind ranking list where he put tarot cards at number 1? Or do you like my blind ranking list where I put hot sauce at number 1? Which one do you prefer? Also, I need some feedback about the hugging situation.
Yes, I want to know about this as well. If you are a hugger, especially.
If you are a hugger, especially, please.
But if you don't like hugging too, we want to hear from you as well.
Exactly. I know we have other people besides Mark and Jude that are always giving us open response. So if you're hiding in the collection of people that listen to this podcast, if you're hiding, I don't care what time, you could listen to this podcast in 3 weeks from now. I don't care. I need this response in my life. I need to figure it out. Why do you guys hug all the time?
And everybody.
Yep. Like, why do you do it? I'm so bamboozled. I can't wrap my head around it. So I need that feedback. If you're one of the people hiding, listening to this, that don't ever give us feedback, I hear you. I don't usually give feedback like that usually. I don't like leaving comments unless I feel some way about it. You need to feel some way about it.
Yes.
Leave a comment, please. And with that being said, I think that's everything.
Yeah.
I think that's everything. Everybody have an amazing rest of your week. We'll see you next Friday morning.
Have a good one.
See ya.